Hi my friends, and welcome back to our Semantic Manager tutorial. So in previous lesson we start to look at the organization blocks. And we say that each organization block has its own local data and you can call it the local data stack. And in many POC you will learn that this block associated with the L stack. So let's look closely how this block work with its memory. So first my friends, let's closely look for the main mechanism for accessing this memory. So my friends, all the local stack divided by the pieces, equal pieces with the memory size of 32 kilobytes. So let's write it here. Each of this part is the let's write it like this. So 32 kilobyte, and it's dedicated for the each class. For example, for class 1, for class 2, for class 3, 4, 5, and another class. And my friends, each OB minimal has the 20 bytes of local memory. And my friends, this data and this memory formalized by the operation system, and it's set by operation system from the zero border of the dedicated memory parts or memory sites. And additionally, my friends, you can add your own data for data blocks. So by default, as I said before, data blocks has minimal 20 bytes memory, and you also can add it. And maximal size of data blocks is 2 kilobytes, as I remember, for the PCS7 300 and 400. And my friends, for example, my friend, for example, our OB blocks is let me do it like this. Our OB blocks call the sum function, and this function have its own temporary data. So operation systems, in this case operation systems, stores this data or places data related to the stack pointers, and from 0 point after our memory for the main OB blocks is finished. And my friends, for example, if we have the temporary data which will belong to our functions, so we have the data like this, and which address we used in local stack to make connection or the right data to these variables. And let me open in our Paint. So the first one, I mean this, has address, open it, and first one, this one, in local stack has address L 0.0. Next one is the int variable. You see, the first one is our bool variable, the second one is the int variable. So we have the word here. We use the LW let me write with capital LW2. So we use this address. And for example, the real number, if we used 10.5, here we must use 4 bits, 4 bytes, and we used LD10. The same like the absolute address, but we use the L, which means the local stack address. And my friends, if our OB blocks call the next FB functional blocks, so then our operation system point our new data after we finished the functional blocks. So let me open in Paint. So if operation system relocate the memory for our FC blocks and it's finished somewhere here, so the next block is start for the FP1 is start from here. And my friends, I think that's all for our local stack. In next lesson we will do 1 or 2 examples with the OB blocks. And that's all. I wish you good health and good life. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you enjoy the video. See you in the next lesson.